Hi everybody, it's Tia at B5 Designs, and I just wanted to do a quick project share with you. And first I want to show you, if I can get my little tripod here to, I had bought one of those mini tripods a while back, like after the first of the year from Staples, and I really like it, but sometimes it can be difficult. So I was sitting in here the other night, and I have a lot of different projects that I'm trying to get done, but I thought, I just want to do something simple, and I knew that I wanted to make some stick pins, so I made this one. They're very, just very simple. Let me see if I grab a piece of paper, if you'll be able to see that. So this one's kind of a peachy, kind of brown, and this is just a stick pin that I don't even know where I got it. I have a container of stick pins, and some of them have like this beige on it or peach, and some of them have white. Some of them are crystal, just the different things that you pick up. But so I just took and added this little bead here that I got, and I think both of these actually came in one of those little $2 things, packets at Walmart, and I think I might have showed that in a haul video a while back. And then I kind of keep them in here. This was this little box. I'm going to cover it because I like to put my stick pins in here to dry, because I put glossy accents on them. And this was it had little cameos and butterflies, and I cannot think, I want to say I can't remember what brand. So then I took this one, and this one I bent, and I just put these, when I had gone to Sioux Falls, probably back in February, at their Michaels, I had picked up over in like the kids section these little iridescent, and I don't know if it's coming off, beads, and so that's what I did this one with. I don't know, it's hard to tell sometimes if I have my lighting good and all of that stuff. So there's that one, and then this one's just another little, I don't get too terribly fancy with them. And this one's kind of in pinks, and I think this was actually a Christmas one, and it had like stars or stockings or something on it, and they were felt, and I took those off, and then I just put 2 little pink beads on it. And then this one is kind of an upside down pin. When I bought these, and I think I got these at Michael's, these little heart pins, I thought that they would, that they were on like a swivel thing, and that it would, bend over to be, right side up, and it wasn't. So I thought, well, that's alright, because you can always use a stick pin, at like the bottom of a flower cluster or whatever. So this just has a clear heart-shaped bead that I got, oh my gosh, probably maybe even a couple of years ago at Michael's. And then this has one of those ones that I got at the Michael's in Sioux Falls, and it's got kind of the, looks like they just took paint and dribbled it over it. And then it's got the little heart, that was already on the pin. And so I thought, well, cool. So if I like would decorate, do a flower cluster up here at the top, then I could have this, hanging down like that. So that was what I did one night, just sitting here for something to do. And then this other thing that you see sitting here is my little, I've only seen one other person do this, and that was Tara over at Nurse Tara 04. Hi Tara, if you're watching. She had done this, it's probably been a year ago, but it's just one of these, well, it'd be a plain wood frame, like this from Michael's. They're $1, and you can get, square or round. I have a bunch of them. for something I was going to do, and then I never did it. But what this is an earring holder. And on her video, she took the frame and then she used the, you know, like rhinestone bling. Well, I didn't have any of that, and I didn't want to order just that, and I didn't really want to order a bunch of stuff offline because I've never seen it wide enough here in town to do anything like that. And so what I did was I went and I brought this Celebrated mesh stuff from Michaels, and it was, I don't know, there was 2 for $5 or 2 for $10 or something. And so I got a blue and a pink. Here's the pink, and then I just covered the back. You know, I hot glued it on, and then I went over the back of this one. I covered the back in felt, and not really crazy about it, but it does give it a finished look. Okay, so I hot glue gunned, what I did first was I painted, obviously this was plain wood, so I painted it blue, and I just used this cream coat, Blue Heaven, or cream coat, it's Delta Creative Ceram coat. Okay, there we go. And I can read. Anyhow, it's Blue Heaven. And so I painted it, gave it a couple of coats, and then when I got it all painted and it dried and all that, then I just cut a length of the mesh bling and hot glued that on, and then I cut traced out the felt, the blue felt, and that's just felt that I got it. I think I got it actually at Hobby Lobby. It's a little bit softer, I think, to the touch than the felt that they carry up at Michaels. But anyway, it's just $4 for $1, and so I hot glued that down. And like I said, I'm not, you know, you can see some of the spots where there's glue, and I don't know. My next one, my pink one here in the back, I'm going to do the back of it a little bit different. I'm gonna use some heavier paper, like designer. I think the paper I've got picked out for it is from the Best of Dear Lizzie stack. Anyway, I'm gonna, and then Mod Podge it. I think that might look a little bit better. I could have left it, but then it looks like it's not finished. So anyway, then I took, and here's another little stick pin that I made the other night with the crystal on top, and then it's got that real pretty heart bead, and then that heart bead has like a little pink flower in it. And then I don't know why I'm actually holding my tripod, and I don't need to be. The thing I don't like about my camera is I don't think it focuses very good, and I still haven't taken the time to, you know, try to even use my husband's. And then up underneath of here, it has just a real tiny little white bead. And then this flower is from Michaels, and it's a big, as you can see, Recollections flower. And then I took and stickled. I'm into stickles. This was in a 3-pack that I got for, I don't know, $1.49 or something. It was in a haul video I did a while back. Recollections Ocean Stickles, and just went over the flower. I like to paint it because I feel like I have more control if I do that. So I went and did that, and then this little cluster of flowers here, I also put a little bit of stickles on, and these are all Wild Orchid Craft, and I take my stuff out and put them in boxes, and I don't keep the wrappers, so I really couldn't tell you, but I can tell you that they're from wildorchidcrafts.com. Beautiful flowers there. I do love their flowers. And so I just kind of, at first I was just going to paint the stickles onto the backs of them, and then I thought, well, you know, you can never have too much blingy looking glittery stuff. So I did go ahead and paint the top layers, and then I just put some in the center of the little rosebuds. And gosh, I need lighting. Sometimes I just don't know. Let's see. Let's go up here, and I'll turn that on and see if that helps. So then I have these 2 leaves that I have no idea where I got them from. Probably my guess would be, well, I only have Michael's or Hobby Lobby here in town, so it would be from there, or I got them from my friend Robin over at Crazed Crafter. Hi, Robin. And so then I stickled those up, and the one I really got a lot of stickles on, and the other one I didn't get much, but I just used this Studio G stickles that I got, and I did not realize, just sitting here looking at this to see if there's a color, that the Studio G is made by Hampton Arts. Interesting. So anyway, I stickled those up and have them tucked in behind that pin, and so that is my flower cluster there. And then you actually have 2 options of how you're gonna use the holder here in the back. And so this one, I thought she could, I'm giving this to my niece, so I thought she would be able to just set this on her dresser or whatever, and then you would just put the front of the earring, you know, through here, and then put the back onto the back, because it's got like the little grid. I don't know if you can see that. So she would be able to fit, you know, a few pairs, several pairs, I don't know. So anyway, that is the blue one that I did, and I think I'm pretty happy with it. I really like the way it turned out. And then I've started on the pink one, but I don't know. I am really hard on glue guns, and I accidentally left my glue gun. This is like my 4th glue gun, you guys. It's terrible. I am terrible. I leave them plugged in. I need to find one with an on and off button. I left it plugged in, and it got all, you know, kind of, they get gummed up in there. So when I was working on this one, I don't know what the heck I did, but I burned my finger really bad. So I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to do any more. But what I just wanted to show you is that I used just the same, what do I want to, it's the same frame, except for I laid it the other way instead. And then here you get an example of how I do the bling on the back. I just really just hot glue gun it down, and then I haven't done the sides yet, because you do want to get it kind of tight, so that, you know, it's nice and tight, because it looks better that way. Well, you know, you wouldn't want it like all loose and wrinkly and that. But with this one, I used some Martha Stewart Crackle, and I think it's coming off pretty good. And I had started out using a paint, and I don't have it. Yes, I do have it sitting here. It's this acrylic Folk Art Extreme Glitter, and I thought, oh, that'd be cool, and it didn't work. So it dried and everything, and then I kind of sanded it off, but I think you can still see a little bit of it under there, which is fine. I have a really hard time with Crackle because I want it to be really, really crackly, and it's not. But I think I did 2 or 3 coats with this, and so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And when I started this, I was like, well, whichever one you know, I don't end up sending out, then I will probably keep for myself, because when I redo my bedroom right now, it's kind of it's in a nautical theme, so I have like white walls and then some lighthouse border and pink curtains, but I had hoped to have had it repainted right now, so my comforter and my pillows and all that are the green and brown, which I love. I like the green and the brown and the pinks together, so I thought this would be cute. You know, whichever way, if I decided I would keep the pink for myself and give the blue to my niece, or I was gonna give the blue to my sister and give the pink to my niece, or whatever. But anyway, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and give the blue to my niece. I believe she told me that her bedroom was in blue and white, And so that is that. And I guess that's really all. When I get this second pink one done, I will share it. And then I don't know, I might do more. What I'm kind of doing for everybody this year is, for birthdays, is just making up a big box of different crafty things and little things that I've picked up. And so I might make one for my other niece. She's a little bit more difficult to do for, because she's into like the zebra print and the Superman, like the, you know, classic Superman, or the back of the day Superman. She likes that kind of stuff, and she likes the color orange. And so right now I'm just kind of looking for a box and then making things as I go. So and the only other thing I wanted to say was that I used on this pink one, the paint that I used is this Princess Pink, and I believe I got this at Michael's, and it's Anita's all-purpose acrylic craft paint. And then the Crackle medium that I used is I got at Michael's as well, and it's just the Weather Crackle Effect by Martha Stewart. So hopefully I will get this uploaded tonight or tomorrow. Today is Memorial Day, and we don't really have anything big planned, but all of my kids are home, so they're playing on their computers and whatever, so it makes it a little bit harder for me to get anything uploaded, because it just takes longer. But I hope everybody had a really good, long, enjoyable Memorial weekend, and I hope that your Memorial Day went great. And thanks for stopping by, and please make a comment and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. Bye.